Hi, if you guys are looking for the regular MacBook Confessional, it's not happening this week or this time around. It's just me, and I'm actually going to talk about something not so MacBook Confessional-ish. I'm actually going to abuse the YouTube that I own and not do something funny with it. So I'm going to talk about getting ready for Leopard. Yay! Because Leopard comes out next Friday for Macintosh, and it's new Mac OS X, and it's going to be amazing. I've already pre-ordered my copy. I'm actually going to talk about it because there's a lot of people who don't know what to do when they're getting ready to install it. And so that's what I'm going to cover right now. So if you're looking for a funny MacBook Confessional, try one of our other videos or wait for the next one to come up. This one's going to be a little more serious this time. Alright, enjoy the show, movie, instructional video. I'll name it at the end. The number one question on the Leopard forum is, what do I do to get ready for Leopard? And the first thing you should really do to get ready for Leopard is back up your hard drive. Now this is really easy, but you need a lot of time. You need, most importantly, you need an external hard drive or another computer you can save a file to. And you need a backup utility. I use Backup from Apple. It's available at the .mac website, and I just have a MyBook 250, you can't really see it, MyBook 250 gigabyte hard drive that I back up to. And it took about an hour to do my backup. I backed up 20 gigabytes worth of information, and all you have to do is, if you're using Backup, which I would recommend because it's the easiest, and it's free, is create a new plan and drag, when it asks what files you want to back up, go to the hard drive icon and drag your hard drive icon from the window right into the plan. That hard drive backs up your entire hard drive to your external hard drive. And so that is the number one thing you need to do in getting ready for Leopard. And we're going to move on now to the next thing you need to do. The next thing you need to do is start deleting any applications or files that you don't use anymore. And this frees up all the installation space. And the way you do that is, if you have an application you want to delete, just move the application file to the trash, empty the trash. And possibly do a spotlight search for the application to get rid of its plist. You can always go in and delete your cache files. It's one of the easiest things you can do to free up space because they're always recreated. Don't mess with anything try not to mess with anything in your systems folder or anything in your library folder, because those are very important files that the system uses to run. But delete documents you don't use anymore, things you don't need. Pictures and movies are the largest files, the largest kind of files usually, and those are going to take the most room. So delete the ones that you don't use, don't need anymore, or you don't even know why they're on there. Those should be deleted. So after that, reperform your backup if you feel necessary, so that the hard drive, the backup of your hard drive best reflects your hard drive at the moment of update. Okay, so let's talk about some of the features. Now you have to understand, this is what I understand best from, what I'm telling you is what I understand from the website, the Mac website, and from the videos and introductions that I've seen, and the descriptions. I actually don't have Leopard, and so I don't know exactly how these features are going to work, but here's how they probably will work according to Apple and the Apple Leopard Guided Tour, which you can watch at www.apple.com/MacOSX. And you also find a list of all the features. The main questioned feature is Time Machine. And the big thing about Time Machine is, what disks can and can't you back up to? And here's the list. You can back up to any disk directly connected to the Mac, connected to any other Mac running Leopard, or connected to an Apple Extreme base station, or an Airport Extreme base station. I don't know about the compatibility with Airport Express, but since it does support network hard drives, it should be compatible. But don't quote me on it. Again, this is not for sure the features because I don't have Leopard yet and nobody really does. So another feature that's being talked about is iChat. And let's talk about iChat for a minute. If you see me looking off, that's because I have another screen that I actually have some information up on. I'm pulling up the iChat information right now. And the big thing about iChat is the video effects. Now, iChat video effects obviously require a Macintosh computer with either built-in or external eyesight, but they also require Intel Core Duo processors or faster, meaning that they're going to require either MacBook Pro, Mac Pro, Mac Mini Intel, or iMac Intel. They won't work on any PowerPC computers, meaning that program, although it's universal, some of the features of it are not. Also, what was I going to say? Hold on a second. Also, screen sharing and iChat Theater require that the the chatting computer, not only the computer that you're on, but the computer that your friend is on, both require that they're running Leopard. So tell your friends to update to Leopard because it's going to be awesome. Another feature that a lot of questions are about are Quick Look and what its purpose is and kind of how it works. Quick Look is an application in and of itself that is always running in the background. It runs automatically with Finder, and it understands all sorts of types of files, so you can open them up and view them full screen without actually having to take the time to open the application and waste or use memory and processor power. The purpose of this is just for exactly what the name implies, Quick Look. This isn't for reading through full documents or for editing documents. This is really for making sure that you have the right document before you open it, so that you don't waste time opening the wrong document because the file name's weird or something like that. And so it might not seem useful to a lot of people, but it will come in handy every once in a while, or to some people it will come in a lot of handy depending on how many files you open and how many ambiguous names you use, because I use lots of similar names and I know that it will help me because I'll be able to see the files before I open them. So that's Quick Look, and those are some of the features on Mac OS X. Another question in the Apple forums was about delivery and how, if you pre-order, will it be delivered to you? Just like every other pre-ordered Mac OS, or just like many other distributors distribute mass quantities of time-sensitive material, what will happen is when you pre-order, they will process your order, but they won't ship until probably the 23rd, 24th, or 25th, depending on how far you are and how long it's going to take you. Some people say that they use overnight. Other people, some people have gotten early, but most likely will have special instructions not to deliver until the 26th. So you will you will receive it by the 26th if you pre-order, which is the day it comes out in stores. It comes out in stores at 6 p.m., but if you pre-order, you'll get it anywhere from noon to 4:30 p.m. is the usual delivery time. So that's pre-ordering Leopard. So those are just a few of the questions and discussions that I can answer for you. Leopard comes out the 26th, and if you pre-order it today, you will have it in your hands that day. And I'm running out of time, so I'm going to say goodbye and good luck with Leopard. I know I'll have fun. Bye.